Hey kids, what's up? Welcome to episode 17 of the QDecent podcast. And dude, every day, man, you gotta do shit every day. If you wanna do something, you gotta do it every day. That was a massive statement. Dude, if you wanna lose weight, you gotta work out every day. I mean, yesterday I may have had a bunch of Mexican food for half off, and it might have been really hot, and I might not have exercised yesterday, but every other fucking day, you better believe I was out there exercising, man. I'm out here doing it every day. And if you want to maybe do something else in your life, say maybe you want to quit drugs, you gotta quit drugs every day. Say that you want to learn how to play a new video game or a piano or a guitar. You gotta do it every day, or you're not gonna be good. And I don't know what I do every day, but I think that we should do something every day. Whether it be walking the dog, or picking up that old Oregon, picking up the fucking paper and pencil. You like to draw. I don't know what these fucking perverts are into, you guys. Anyway, this is the QDecent podcast. I do not do it every day, but you know what? I do it when I want. A lot of people do podcasts once a week. I do it usually more than that. Every 4 days, every 5 days, every 6 days, every tri-days. Every time I'm in that tri-state area. Every time I'm in your city or state. That's not true. But I'm doing a podcast, man. And here you are watching it. I can't imagine why. Maybe it's because I'm cool. Maybe it's because I'm hip. Nah, man. Maybe it's just because you don't have anything better to do. And you know what? If that's why you're here, you're wrong. You do have something better to do. Because everybody likes to spend time bettering others. Everybody who needs to get their shit together, man. Everybody who needs to get their life together, man. They're most likely spending it on an issue, on somebody else, or something else. A lot of people love to push down their problems, man, by working on other people's problems, and then they feel like shit. I don't know what they feel, but you often see like a lady who is helping her kids, helping her husband, helping her family, helping her friends, and then at the end of the day, she's got no more time for herself. I feel like you see that sometimes. I mean, you could see it with dudes too. You could see a guy who's helping his girl, who's fucking helping his kid, helping his fucking friends and his neighbors, and at the end of the day, fuck. My feelings are so balled up inside of me. I'm just gonna drink alcohol like I do every day because I don't have any time for myself. That's not me talking. It's almost like oh my god, F is for family. It's so funny. Anyway. This is the QDecent podcast. I think I've said that 4 or 5 times now. I got a sign, so I don't need to say it. What do I have to talk about today, you guys? Here's what we're going to talk about. My fucking computer won't work. Here we go. You ever see a fucking lady or god damn it, or a guy? You ever see some fucking asshole in line at a restaurant maybe? Okay, so I was eating at Qdoba. That's a restaurant. It's fast food. You go through, you make your fucking burrito, your tacos, whatever, Mexican fast food. You tell them what you want. You tell them what kind of rice, what kind of beans. You know the drill. Back home it was Pancheros. Now I'm here. It's Qdoba. And I was in there, and this lady comes up. She's right in front of me, right? Beginning of the line. You gotta choose your toppings. You gotta choose your rice, your beans first. You gotta choose your meat. Then they ask you if you want queso. Duh, yes. Unless you're lactose intolerant, maybe. We're all inclusive here at the QDecent podcast. And then they ask you what kind of veggies, what kind of toppings. You want pico, you want lettuce, you want cilantro, you want a little guacamole salad, a little fucking corn salad. I don't know, man. I've been here before. I know what I want. I order a chicken bowl, man. I get a burrito bowl. It's got chicken. It's got white rice, black beans. This lady comes up to line with a tablet. She's got one of those tablet cases that's like, it's really protective. Looks like maybe it's a kid's tablet. It's like bright neon green case, and it's got the screen over it, and she's not going to break this tablet even if she throws it off the motherfucking Empire State Building, if you know what I mean. But she was reading off the tablet. She's got a she's got a bag in her arms. The tablet's sitting on top of the bag, so she's reading off of it. And she says, yeah, so I want a chicken burrito. The guy behind the counter says, rice and beans, white rice. Sorry, no, he just says rice and beans. What kind of rice and beans you want? And she waits. She looks at her tablet. Scrolls up, scrolls down. 30 seconds later, yeah, let me get white rice. Waits. Scrolls. 30 more seconds. And then for the next one, can I get brown rice? And then the dude's like, okay, what kind of beans do you want with the white rice? She waits. She scrolls. 30 seconds later, no beans. I don't want beans on that one. So they're fucking standing, waiting. They're sitting at this fucking lady, scrolling through her kid's tablet. And I swear to you, she goes 20 to 30 seconds between every single topping. And she orders like 5 entrees. And she's sitting there scrolling. What is she doing? Texting her, like, family of 5 fucking Amish kids back home? Like, hey, what kind of rice do you want? Do you want pico? Do you want corn? Do you want guacamole? And she's got to wait 30 seconds for them to text back in between each one. Have your order ready. Have your fucking order ready. I don't have time for you. Dude, if I worked there, I would be madder than fuck. I walked up behind this lady and I said, hey, let me get a chicken bowl, white rice, black beans. Queso. Pico lettuce, cilantro, corn, guac. Dude, I know what I want, man. I'm ready to order. I mean, this isn't New York City, but you should still be ready to order. Don't wait. And the worst part, we get to the end of the line and this lady's got like 5 entree coupons. She's got like 5 coupons, and the poor girl behind the counter is scanning them all in, and I'm sitting there waiting like, dude, I don't mind waiting, but I don't want to wait for you just because you're fucking slow at ordering fast food. I mean, this lady clearly didn't have she was well-spoken, she was reading off a tablet, she wasn't like mentally disabled. I mean, I guess I can't claim that for sure, but she seemed fine. Except for the fact that she had no regard for anybody's time. Or frustration. They're just like staring at you, and she's not even looking. Like, people are just robots that make your food for you. Gets to the end of the line. Oh, did you put the chips in there? Yeah, we put the chips in. Did you put the did you put the salt? Yeah, we put the salsa in. Did you get the guac in the? Yes, we got the guac. Did you get my 5 fucking drinks? Yeah, here you go. It's all in there. Bye. God damn, I bet they wanted her to leave so badly. I mean, she wasn't rude, but the way that she had just such a disregard for everybody's time, that was rude. Dude, just be ready to order. You know, the menu's online, right? You could sit at home with your kids. Look at the menu. You could even do a mobile order. Do a mobile order, man. Pick out what you want with your kids, order it, drive up. They'll literally bring it out to your car. They do curbside. Qdoba's awesome, man. I love Qdoba. This is not an ad. But, fuck yeah, I love Qdoba. But I hate that one lady. And I don't care. I don't care if she fucking has a good reason. Fuck her. And if she was a dude doing the same thing, I would like to say that I would be equally as upset. I probably would have been more upset, though. I don't know. But I did get a new chair. I got a new chair, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. Nice and comfy. Yeah. You know I like this new chair. I found it in a recycling bin. So I got it for free. And I'm sitting in it, and it's way comfier than my last chair. Actually, I had it in my last episode. We were too busy talking with my guest here that I didn't bring up the new chair, but the neighbors are moving, and so I drove home the other day after getting lamb kebabs, and the recycling bin had this upside-down chair sticking out the top, and I was like, fuck, let me check that out. All the wheels are there. This is not the first time your boy has taken a chair, an office chair or a gaming chair out of the recycling or the dumpster or the trash area. And I've told this story before in my podcast, what I did with a gaming chair that I found by the dumpster. So this is time number 2. But the difference is this one had all the wheels. That other one, that gaming chair, one of the wheels was busted. And whoever owned it thought, I'm not going to replace this wheel. Why would I do that? I'm just going to throw it out and get a new one. Lucky me. Anyway, this chair has all the wheels. They're just moving, and they were too lazy to take it, or they wanted to get a new one. It does have some tape on one of the arms, some black tape, electric tape, and it has a little bit of wearing down on the seat, which I could not care less about. It's a free chair. I bet it cost $100 at least when they bought it, maybe 200. And they just let it out in the recycling. Lucky me. You know what I don't understand? Why do people check the weather with such conviction and such regular... People are always checking the weather. Oh, I gotta plan around the weather. You do not have to plan around the weather. You're gonna sit inside and play Candy Crush all day. Oh, but I have to know if it's... Did you hear it's gonna rain? Hey guys, did you hear it's gonna rain? Do you think it's actually gonna rain? 30% chance. Can you stop it from raining? I can't. Can you stop the fucking lightning and thunder? I can't stop that. So why would I ever look on my phone to see what's gonna happen, man? I just go with the flow. That's kind of how I do. I go with what's happening and I make the best out of situations. And so, dude, if it starts raining, great. Maybe I'll get wet. Maybe I won't. I'm a person. I'll get wet if water's falling from the sky and I'm outside. I'm gonna get wet and I'm okay with that. I probably won't get struck by lightning, but if I do, I'm probably gonna go buy a airport lottery ticket right afterwards. If it hails, bro. Okay, hail would be a good thing to know about. Yeah, not all of my points are very fleshed out here on the QDecent podcast, but I don't look at the weather, man. I don't check the weather. People are preoccupied with it, and they're wasting their time. Isn't it weird that we eat eggs? I mean, eggs are great. Eggs are healthy. I love eggs. I've been making spinach, eggs, and bacon all the time. But then I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, damn, am I just eating these chickens' kids? These chicken children? These fucking avian youth? I'm just here snacking on avian youth, slices of pigs, and spinach leaves. And we do that every morning, man. I guess maybe some of those eggs never had kids in them. I don't know how that works, but dude, we be eating chicken children. Fucking chicken kids, bro. And we love them. We love to eat that shit. I love it. I love chicken children, man. Put a little cheese on top. Dude, if you do bacon, eggs, cheese, and spinach, 3 out of 4 of those involve animal cruelty. Unless you're really careful about your shopping. Which I'm probably not. Hate to say it. But isn't that weird that we do that? I don't know, man. I like spinach, but I eat like 3, 4 little kids every morning, so. Dude, my boy Jeffrey came to visit me at work the other day, which was pretty neat. Shout out to Jeffrey. Um, Not Epstein, no relation. But I was setting up accessories at work. We were doing like a store remodel, moving phone cases around and chargers around, and nobody's ever come to visit me at work before. Not once. I've had like 8 jobs and nobody's ever showed up. I mean, maybe my mom. Oh my god, it's so cute. My little child is a working person now. Yeah, maybe that happened back in the day. I used to work at restaurants and people would show up, but you need to eat. And my boy Jeffrey, he's actually a customer of the store that I work at, but he didn't need anything. He didn't need a new phone. He didn't need a new case. He showed up to say hi to me and shouts out, man. That made me feel like somebody around here cares about me. And isn't it nice when somebody cares about you? I think we take that for granted too much. I think we as people, we care about each other, and I mean, it happens automatically. Usually somebody cares at least about somebody, but it feels good to have somebody care about you. And I think it's because it's so hard to care about ourselves, man. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to take care of myself and care about myself. But I am getting better at it every day. I am actually doing things every day that are signs of caring for myself, like, taking a shower, brushing my teeth. That's something I would make my kid do. If I just treat myself like my son, like I would treat my son, then that means I care about that. At least I can fake it till I make it. I can pretend to care about myself until I actually do. And a lot of people have trouble with that. A lot of people struggle with caring about themselves, and it's sad, man, because I don't know what it is that makes it so hard. Maybe it's all the bad decisions you've made. I don't know why is it so much easier to care about somebody else than it is to care about yourself? It's like when somebody else has a problem, I suddenly have all the answers. And when I have a problem for myself, I just want to fucking ball up and cry, man. I just want to go into my room and go into the blanket, man. What I want to do is use drugs. That's what I really want to do. Obviously, I won't. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people use drugs to escape reality. And that's what I did for years. And hope I don't keep doing it. But if you're out there right now, you had a shitty day at work and now you're smoking a joint and now you're like, okay, I feel better. Someday you're going to have to confront that shitty feeling, I think. Maybe not. They got a lot of weed in this world. You could just keep smoking it till you drop, but I think that when you do learn to take care of yourself, it's pretty rewarding. When you learn that you could do something that you couldn't do before, but maybe you didn't even know that you couldn't do it before, that's a reward for me. It's like, damn, I learned something new today, and I learned something that a lot of other people don't know. I love that. I love figuring out some shit that most people don't do right. Like, there's so many people out there who can't even fathom. They don't even know that they don't care about themselves, even. A lot of them, maybe. And the ones that do can't understand how to make it happen. And it's just so hard for them. And I've felt that. And so now, even making a little progress towards it, I feel fucking amazing. I feel proud of myself. Because I turned something around that felt impossible. And now I can do it. And the more times you do that, the better you are. The first time I did it was when I lost weight in high school. I thought, oh, I'm going to be fucking a little fat kid my whole life. This is never going to get better. until I got mad, man, until I got fucking pissed. And then I had the gumption to get out there and go run. And I'm not going to stop because I really want more than anything to get this fat off my body. And that's what it was. That's what it felt like. And I did that. The next big challenge probably was, the next real big one was getting off of hard drugs. There was probably some in between. But I don't know, they make things easy for kids. Losing weight and getting off drugs, those are two real things. Those are two real fucking hard things that you can't just make those easier for people. And so that's 2 under my belt. Things that I have conquered, slipped back away from, and conquered again. So that's 4. And dude, when I get back into running, man, I have to, sometimes I tell myself, like a few weeks ago when I first started to run again, I was like, fuck, this is hard, man. This is hard. This is hard on my body. I feel sick. I want to stop. I want to give up before the mile, all that. But, dude, if you're running, man, and it's just a little mental trick. What I've been doing is telling myself, hey, it's been harder. Hey, your life has been harder than this before. You've been through worse. Keep going. You can do it. If you could do that, you can do this. Keep going. And dude, by the end of that, you get high. Running gets me high, man. I feel like I'm doing drugs when I go out there and I really push myself. I run for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, dude. You will get high. It's amazing. Distorted vision, body high, euphoria. Way better than doing fucking crystal meth or whatever people are into. Way better than fucking smoking a blunt, dude. Fuck that. Natural high is better than an artificial high because you worked for it and it's free. It was free, dude. I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to go buy a bag of drugs, meet up with a sketchy person. And I got high. And then I got down to the last notch on my belt, too. It's all around rewarding, man. If you can learn to take care of yourself, that's a massive step, and I'm fucking proud of you. If you can go from not giving a fuck about yourself and only focusing on everybody else's problems to seeing that, and then also getting out of it, that is a massive accomplishment. I think that's huge. And it's not something you can just do either. It's something you gotta work at every fucking day. We're definitely calling this episode Every Fucking Day, you guys. QDecent podcast number 17, every fucking day, man. I've been reading books to my son every day. We'll hop on at 7. It's almost bedtime. And this is the book we're going to read tonight, guys. It's called Busiest People Ever by Richard Scarry. And I guess this was back when you didn't have to put the published date in the book. Because it don't say. It doesn't say that shit in here. But, oh wait, I'm wrong. It does. 1976. First published in 1976. My mom was 10 that year. The busiest people ever, and I'm excited to read this to Tegan tonight. That little boy is out playing in the sun in a pool, and he's happy, and I love him. And I'm treating myself like him, man. So treat yourself like if you have kids and you have a problem loving yourself, just treat yourself like your kid. Just pretend that you're doing for yourself what you would do for your child. That's a really good method. It's worked for me. And it really does work. I mean, unless you got a missing wire and you don't love your kids, it works. And people say this all the time, and it's corny as fuck, but having kids, even one kid, really changes everything. It changes and it's hard to describe. But it does change the way that you feel about things and people and political issues and how you want to spend your time. what really matters. I don't know. I think it really puts things into perspective. And I don't need to talk about that much because I know everybody says that all the time and you get it. And then when my kid's 15, he's going to start doing drugs and get fucking having sex and vandalizing fucking shit. And I'm going to tell him I don't know. I'm not even going to go down that path. Forget I said that. Cut that out. My producer who doesn't exist. We're not cutting it out, guys. We don't cut shit out in the QDecent podcast. We go one take. This is how it is here. And if I make a mistake, I learn from that mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. I learned from a lot of mistakes. What are we at here? Fuck checking the weather. I got a new chair. I eat chicken children. And I'm doing it. I'm exercising every day, you guys, and I'm down to my last fucking belt notch. Soon I'm gonna have to get new pants if I keep it up, which I should. And if you want to motivate me to keep it up, hit me with a tweet. I'm on Twitter at QDecent Podcast. I don't know. I haven't been doing the Instagram and the TikTok as much or as passionately lately. All these kids follow me on TikTok, and I feel weird about it. Like, I post a couple clips, I get some new followers, and I go and I look at each account. And 95% of the time, actually, you know what? 99% of the time, and I only have 28 followers, so that's 100% of the time, it's some fucking kid under the age of 15, and I'm not going to follow you back. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But I don't need to be following children on social media. I'll follow fucking Elon Musk or, like, I don't know, Bernie Sanders on Twitter. But I'm not going to follow some little kid on TikTok. But if you want to follow me on TikTok, that's at Qoods, Koods. And my Instagram is QDecentPod, QDECEPOD. QDecentPod. I do think this has been a productive episode. We're trying to get Dennis to come on the show. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're trying to make it happen. And don't go to the casino. It's a waste of money. Don't buy a lottery ticket. Thanks for watching, kids. I really do appreciate you being here, watching my show, commenting, telling me to keep it up. It really helps me to keep up taking care of myself every day. And I love you guys.